When God created everything, God said, "It is good." But people began to do bad things, and God decided to send a great flood of water to wash everything and clean it and make it new again. Then God saw a good family. The father was Noah, and his wife was Naamah. And they had 3 sons, and they had 3 wives. Noah walked with God. He came so close to God, and God came so close to Noah, that Noah knew what God wanted him to do. God wanted Noah to build a big boat called an ark. Noah and all of his family began to build the ark. As they were building the ark, animals came from all the 4 directions of the earth. They came 2 by 2. And they began to fill the ark. When the ark was all finished, and all the animals and all of Noah's family were in the ark, it began to rain. Water came down from the heavens and up from the earth. and it rained and it rained. At first it was like any rain, but this rain kept coming. The puddles ran together, and soon the water covered everything. When the creatures of the ark looked out into the rain, all they could see was water. It rained and rained. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. But God did not forget the creatures on the ark. After 40 days and 40 nights, the rain stopped. Then God sent a great wind to dry up the water, and the water began to go down. Noah took a dove, and he held it carefully in his hand and sent it forth, and it flew and flew. Noah held out his hand and received the dove. There was still nothing anywhere but water. Noah waited 7 days. He sent the dove forth again, and it flew and it flew. This time when it came back, it had a fresh olive leaf in its mouth. Now there was something green and growing on the earth again. Noah waited 7 more days and sent the dove out again. It flew and flew, and this time it did not come back. It found a home, and it made a nest, and it stayed there. The water kept coming down, and then finally the ark came to rest upon the earth. Noah and his family and all the creatures on the ark began to come out of the ark. They were so happy to be home again that they could not help it. They had to say their prayers to try to say how happy they were. And they made an altar and gave thanks to God. Suddenly, all of the creatures saw a great bow in the sky. It was a bow of many colors. You can still see it today when there is rain and the sun is shining. We call it a rainbow. We can't get a whole rainbow in our room, but if you hold this prism just right in the light and look very carefully, you can see a piece of the rainbow in it. This rainbow was a sign of God's promise that God would never send such a flood again. The creatures then went out into all four directions of the earth. And they filled it with life again. Now, I wonder what part of this story you like best. I wonder what part is the most important. I wonder where you are in this story, or what part of this story is about you. I wonder if there is any part of this story that we can leave out and still have all of the story that we need.